Hey guys, welcome to Isaiah's Reviews, and I'm Isaiah, and today I have something that's really cool and exciting. I love anytime I can get my hands on some new Bluetooth speakers. I just really get a kick out of that kind of stuff. So the guys at G Project sent me a G Grip, which is this guy here, and I want to tell you about it in detail, great detail, about this thing and how I think this is probably one of the greatest small speakers and innovative that's come out in quite a long time, and it's been out for a little while. So let's kind of dive into this, and we'll learn every single thing that I know about it. First, we'll talk about the packaging. It comes it'll sit in the top of this. I've already got it out just for time reasons, but it's nice compact design, and these are available at Target and Amazon. Target, whenever you go into the electronics section, if you look on the very bottom rack, their whole product line is sitting down there, and this retails for $61.99 right now at Target. Which I think is a really good price for this, and I can't wait to really go into it and tell you why. First off, it's got a rechargeable lithium battery, and it says it has an 8-hour battery life, and I can confirm that. Just to let you know, I got this a week ago, and I've actually gone through about 4 charging cycles, and I have gotten the same amount of time out of every single charging cycle, which has been anywhere from 7.5 to 8 hours, somewhere in there, depending on how loud I was running the speaker. It also comes with this strap here, which is a really nice heavy-duty little strap. It's not cheap at all, and it connects like so, and it hooks right into this little bar here, this little steel metal bar. And it's very secure. I have really put this thing through the ringer in a week. I've took it golfing with me and beat the daylights out of the thing pretty much, and it never missed a lick. It just kept going strong. If I go from A to B in my truck, I hang it up in there and just play all my music through it, and I've done that for a whole week. Under the flap on the strap side, it has the spot for the 3.5 millimeter cable, which does come with it, and I love the fact that it's the skinny flat cable. I really love these things. They really don't get tangled at all, which is awesome, and it's awesome they include this, because this is kind of like a premium cable to me. You don't see them come with a lot of stuff, especially from a 2012 product. It's quite nice. And you also, the charging cable you get is a micro USB, and I love that because a lot of your devices, a lot of your cell phones have this. You can kind of carry around one cable to do the job used to in the past. You have all these different charging cables and stuff, which is a pain. This flips back up into it like so. And in the packaging, it comes, all that's in this little box here. It has their little brand logo on the front. Alright, you've got 3 lights right up underneath the logo there. The one on the left is the power indicator, now that's a white light. The one on the far right is blue, and that tells you that Bluetooth is on. And the one in the middle will be red, and that thing will start flashing whenever your battery is about to run low. And it also comes on whenever it's charging, and it'll go off whenever charging is complete, just to let you know when it's done charging. Alright, so now let's take a dive and really get close and look this thing over. Alright, so here it is. This is actually a beautifully built piece of equipment. It's got 2 1.5-inch speakers in the front. Right below that little monkey face is where those lights are. This thing is reinforced with some kind of glass, plastic, God knows what, because it can withstand like 1,339 pounds tested. And I'll leave a link to their video. Right there's the strap. The flap is right there with all the power supply port and all that stuff is right there next to the strap. On the back, it's got a base radiator. You can see the port holes for that. It sounds awesome, about 6 to 8 inches from a wall, shoulder high, about 10 feet away. Man, I was getting some really good sound out of this thing. Turned up about 3/4 of the way. I was very, very pleased and surprised. Now on the side, you got a plus and minus for your volume, a play, and a power button and a pair button right there below it. I like that little configuration, making it the same size diameter there. But overall, man, this thing looks beautiful and it feels sturdy like a tank. It ain't nothing gonna happen to it, believe me. I put it through the ringer and I've dropped it 8 feet and it still plays great. I love this thing to death. This will be my partner in crime. Alright, normally I would at this time listen to this through different types of music and try to catch little hints of things, but I have spent so much time with this thing. I think I've got about 32 hours, somewhere between 30 and 32 hours listening to this, and I really put it through all the different types of genres to make sure that this was a really good speaker. And the reason why I took the time to do that is because it really grabbed my attention from the beginning, and I was like, oh man, I really got to do a good job with this to try and find something wrong with it. The only problem I might have with it, because it is an older designed speaker from 2012, I know the press release for it come out in October of 2012, is that it's running an older version of Bluetooth. And now it does get the 30 feet. I've tested that and that works correctly. But I have some Bluetooth 4.0 things, and it can actually get a little farther. My watch actually here, I can get like 60, 70 feet away, and it's running a newer version of Bluetooth, so which is cool because this can pair up to my phone. Now I know it's not music, but Bluetooth 4.0, the difference between 2.0 and 4.0 is it can carry a lot more data across, and you can get a little bit more distance, and it also brings NFC to it. So if a newer model of this and a new generation was to come out, it'd be pretty cool if it had 4.0, because everything kind of has the NFC stuff, and I think it could bring a little bit better quality to the sound. And also, you can't answer the phone with it. There's no mic on here, so it will divert to your phone if it was to ring or something like that, which is fine for me, but some people that may want to use this as an office speaker, which this is not geared toward that. This is geared to the outdoors, which makes sense. I mean, this thing really is built strong. I mean, it's got 2 rubber end caps here that stick out a little farther than this does, so if it was to drop, see, you're not hearing any, it's not hitting any plastic, it's hitting these rubber ends first. And I've dropped it, like I said earlier, from an elevated about 8 feet, 7 feet or so, just holding it up and then dropping it while it was playing and while it wasn't playing, and then started to play it again, and it sounded just fine. I've hung it from different things this entire week and just tried to beat the daylights out of it, and it does exactly what it says it can do. It is extremely durable. Another thing is it's not waterproof, but I don't know if it really needs to be. It would be nice if it was, because say for instance, it's got this, you got a Polaris Razor, you're going to take it off-road, you're going to go through some mud. You can hang this thing up and it can just flap around. You can listen to music, have a good time, and not worry that you run through a mud hole or whatever, which a lot of people do that now. Or if it rains, and one thing I want to do with it is mount it to a bicycle down at the crossbar there in between your legs. Mount it down there, because I don't like ear things when I'm doing something like that. We've had a spree of accidents with cyclists in my area where they've actually been hit and killed, and I don't want anything in my ear to distract me away from an approaching vehicle or whatever. So I like the idea of having this and not having earbuds or something while I'm riding a bike. So having that mounted there, having a bicycle handlebar mount for my phone, that's kind of all I'd need, you know. I mean, they make magnets now for your keys you can put up underneath your vehicle somewhere, or small little straps around your waist where you can hide something small like a key or whatever. You can find a place for a key easy. So this would be awesome for that, without a doubt. And there's nothing really that I can find other than the Bluetooth, maybe the waterproofing, but it doesn't advertise that, so I can't ding them for that, period. But the Bluetooth could be updated if a newer version was to come out. But I don't know if I changed the build quality much. I just love this thing a lot. I mean, I love this company too, period. I mean, it's I've got the G-Boom already. I purchased that one, and I love that without a doubt. But this one I can take anywhere with me and throw it around, no problem. I could probably get a little rough with the G-Boom, but it's a bigger speaker. I mean, it's probably about this size compared to this. So they're two separate things. And the good thing I like about G Project is you kind of look at their whole product line and you see that it kind of addresses every situation that you might come through in your life. They have a waterproof speaker, so if you want to carry that to the beach. They have this if you want to go rock climbing or cycling or whatever else, and it can take a humongous beating. They've got the G-Boom, which you can use as a chair and sit down on. They've got a small speaker. They've got an alarm clock. I mean, they are not making things to compete against themselves with, which I really like. They're staying in separate kind of categories, and they're coming up with unique stuff that no one else has. So this company, to me, is definitely one to keep your eye on. I am extremely happy with this, with the G-Boom that I own, and I can't wait to see what else they come out with in the future. Nothing that I dislike about this thing. It provides adequate sound for its price point. Now, $62 at Target. I think it's $69 or $70 at Amazon. You're getting a bang for your buck for sure with it. But I don't think you can go wrong with this at all, and I think you would be extremely happy. You can see the reviews for yourself on Amazon. Head over there and look at them. I'm not just saying this because this arrived to me. You cannot hear anything rattling in this. I can't tell you how many times I've bought Bluetooth speakers that's been this size, that's been at this same price point, and they're just crap. I mean, this is a really good speaker. This has been G-Grip by G Project, and I'm Isaiah with Isaiah's Reviews. Please like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm always on Instagram. I'm always posting things before I review them and they come out to YouTube, so you can kind of get an inside look and see what I'm up to. And see that I'm not just for a week not doing anything because you don't see any videos come out. Thanks for watching. People of Earth, like and subscribe to me. And follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Isaiah746, please. Oh, hey. Sorry, hey. Didn't mean to scare you. Hey.